In this video, I will show you how to add your YouTube channel to your Wix website quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, so once we are signed up to Elfsight, all we want to do is come to the top of the page right here in this search widgets box. And the widget that we are looking for is the YouTube gallery widget. So we can go ahead and type in YouTube. And right here, we can see YouTube Gallery. This is the one that we want, so we can go ahead and click into it. From here, it's then going to ask us to choose from one of these templates, and we have a bunch of templates in here. But of course, the one that we are going to go for is the YouTube channel. So select this, and then we can click continue with this template. And the very first thing that we are going to do before we go in and customize this is add your YouTube channel URL. So just grab your YouTube channel URL, and then we can paste it into here. And after a few seconds, your YouTube channel should now be brought in. From here, we can then go down to the layout, and this is where we can start customizing how this is going to look. So the first thing that we can do is go into the header, and we can play around with the header settings right here. We can turn this off entirely if we would like, but we can play around with the layout and how this is going to look. We can choose what elements are going to be shown in the header and what isn't going to be shown. We can even customize the channel name right here and add a custom channel name. We can add a custom channel logo, a custom channel banner, and that is how we can customize the header. We can then go into columns and rows and choose how many columns and rows we would like to show. We can choose what elements are going to be shown on each of these videos. So we can turn off like the play icon, we could turn off the title, we could turn off the description, for example, and it's now going to show everything without a description. Then we have the pop-up. So what this means is if somebody clicks into one of these videos right here, once again, what elements are we going to show in here? Are we going to autoplay the video as soon as they click in? Or are we going to turn this off so that they have to click on play before the video starts to play? And then we have the slider settings as well, where we can choose if this is horizontal like this, or if this is vertical and people have to scroll down this way. Once again, we can choose all of these different settings. If we want to show a scroll bar, if we want to scroll to navigate, so just like this, we can now scroll using our mouse. So just play around with all of these different settings and see which ones you like. Then we have the appearance, so we can go in and we can customize the color scheme. For example, we could set this to red, and we now have a red color scheme. And then if you want more control over this, we can go into the header and we can directly play around with each of the colors, like the header background, the overlay, the header channel name, so the color of this. We can do the same for each of the videos. We can do the same for the pop-up. So we have a lot of settings in here to play around with. So go ahead and customize this how you would like it to look. And then once you are ready to add this to your Wix website, all we then have to do is click on publish up here. And Elfsight is going to take us over to this screen where we can now choose a plan. Now, the plan I recommend going for is this free plan, as this allows us to get everything set up for free. And then later down the line, if you want to go ahead and upgrade to one of these paid plans for access to more widgets or more website views, you can go ahead and upgrade at any time. But for now, just select this free plan. Once that free plan has been selected, Elfsight is then going to give us this piece of code. And this is the code that we are going to use to put the YouTube channel onto your Wix website. So we just click on copy code right here, and then we can go over to the Wix editor. Inside of the editor, we then just want to go down to where you want to add this on your website. So I want to add my YouTube channel right here underneath this top section. So we find where we want to add this, and then we can click on add section. And this is going to add in a section that's going to display our YouTube channel. From here, where it says choose your starting point, we just select add elements. And the element that we want to add is we want to come down here to embed code and select this one, embed HTML. So we just click add to site, and then it's going to pop up with this box. So we just make sure this is set to code. And then where it says add your code here, we click in, paste in the code that we just copied from Elfsight, and click on update. Just like that, the YouTube channel is now going to be added into this small box. So all we have to do is expand this to fill the entire section. So just like this, we can take this and expand this. Looks like this section needs to be a little bit bigger. So let's just drag this down. So we can fit the entire thing right here, and we can drag this up. And just like that, this is now added. So that is how you can add a YouTube channel to your Wix website.